When I first went to, I think they call it kinder now, it's kindergarten. Yeah. I didn't know how to speak English at all. My first language was Spanish. I had no idea what the hell they were saying. And it took me a little while. It was kind of hard. Yeah. And then after that, you know, it wasn't too bad because the majority of the people where I lived were Hispanic anyway, so the teachers kind of dealt with that. I didn't realize till years and years later that I had so many white friends, because usually it was very segregated.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it really was back in the 60s, you know. I don't think as much now because I have nephews that or nieces that are married different what do you call it, nationalities and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a smorgasbord, you know. So it's a lot different now, I think. No, I mean, you know, for I don't know. It's not every not all families eat beans now. You know, they eat a little different stuff, or vice versa. You know, we used to go to high school when I transferred from high school in what do you call it? I went to San Bernardino High School, but prior to that, I went to Aquinas, which was a Catholic high school, and we'd take burritos to school, you know, and we'd kind of be up there hiding in the tennis courts, man, because, you know, we're afraid they were going to make fun of us because we eat these tacos and stuff, burritos, you know. And now, hell, everybody's eating burritos, you know, it doesn't make any difference. It's, you know, a lot of it's changed. I didn't want to go in the Army. All my brothers had been in the Army, and I didn't like it. I wasn't going to do that. So I was going to join the Navy and see the world for a while, and then I went in the Navy. And that kind of helped because it kept me out of trouble. I was a bosun's mate. A bosun's mate's just a seaman. We were playing war games out with submarines, because it was anti-submarine, killer group or something. And that's when they had the big threat where the Russians had a lot of submarines, so we were going to counteract them by having ships that was going to, you know, we're going to take care of that problem, right? So it was called a hunter-killer group. So we played war games with our own ships. So what they would do is they would fire torpedoes, and just through sensors or whatever, they knew how close it came to the submarine. It was either a kill or not a kill. Well, because these torpedoes were so expensive, we had to go in the water and retrieve them. So I'd go put on a wetsuit on, fins, and the whole bit, and I'd have to swim out. Well, they'd lower a motor oil boat, and we'd get close enough, and then I'd have to swim about maybe 70 yards up. So when you're in the water, they had this guy with an M1 rifle, and he was supposed to be a shark guard in case there were sharks that came close. He was gonna get rid of that shark with a shoe, right? So I felt safe, you know. What the hell do I know? So anyway, nonetheless, that thing. So when we went back to, we were going to go to Vietnam or the Tonkin Belt, they mounted some machine guns on the side. So you had to qualify because you were on the bridge. You had to qualify to be able to shoot those. So they had these targets probably 3 times the size of your car, and the ship's rocking and everything. So everybody's trying, well, whoever's up is qualifying, and